Hey guys, it's Yanni, your trusted insurance agency owner. Okay, now let's get into it. Today we are going to discuss knowing your product and how important it is in the sales process. Okay, so first I want you to think about this in reference to knowing your product. Can you build a relationship, any relationship, without trust? No, right? I mean, you can build a relationship without trust, but it will not be a good standing relationship. So I want you to put this in the mind and think about your sales process and knowing your product. Knowing your product is crucial as a sales agent because it does allow you to understand the features, benefits, and limitations of the product that you are selling. Now, when you're knowledgeable about your products, you can also make recommendations and provide solutions that meet the specific needs of your customers, which in turn helps to build trust and credibility. There's that word again, trust, credibility, okay? You can, and let me just put this out there, you can make sales without knowing your product, but you create the risk of someone like me or someone that I have trained coming in and snatching your client away. Because when you rush through a sale and you rush that person off the phone, they're gonna say when they hang up, I think I got insurance. Like, they're not gonna be confident in the sale. And you want that client to get off the phone so confident in the product that they just bought that they get on the phone and call their friends and they say, my insurance agent, and they actually know your name. So my insurance agent, Yanni, oh yeah, let me give you her information. She gave me all that. She sent me an email. She sent me a text message. I know my agent. My agent is the best. Like, these are the things that you want the client to say about you, because that's how you made one sale into multiple, but we can get into that another day. Additionally, understanding your product helps you identify potential objections and overcome them, leading to successful sales and customer satisfaction. So overall, being an expert in your products is essential for becoming an sales agent. And I just want to leave that there and say this. You can be an expert in your products without using your products. I'm 37 years old, about to be 38 in a couple of days. And I started talking about Medicare 11 years ago. So I was in my 20s. And I was so knowledgeable about this product that I'm not even gonna use until I'm 65. I'm gonna be like, I'm now probably halfway at the point of actually using the products. And I'm like, I've never used this product. I've never gotten Medicare. I've never had to deal with Medicare when I first began. So it was just, when I first started in the Medicare industry, it was something that I had never used, never heard of. But I still sold this product for over 10 years and making 6 figures, you know? So when we discuss knowing your product, you don't have to be the one using it, okay? It is just your responsibility as the expert to get all the information that you need, make sense of it, and relay that to your client. Okay? And then I want to go into just some little dibs, which are questions that I get all the time selling health insurance, okay? Like the comparison between an HMO and a PPO. HMO plans typically have lower monthly premiums. You can also expect to pay less out of pocket with the HMO. Now, the drawback of an HMO is you do have to stay within the network. So, when deciding that you would like a HMO, the first thing, or that your client wants an HMO, let's just say that. When your client decides that they would like a HMO, because it's usually a lower premium, the main thing that you want to do is get their list of doctors. Now, if you're, in the Medicare field as an insurance agent, they usually have a little bit more doctors than someone who's under 65. Of course, for obvious reasons, right? So the best thing for you to do if you have a client that really wants an HMO, or they just don't have the funds or the extra money to pay for a PPO, you want to gather their list of doctors. You want to also gather their list of medications, because that's a limit as well. The worst thing you want to do is stick a client in a policy where they can't get their medicines and they can't go to their doctor. You're doing a disservice to them, actually, when you do that. And I despise agents that just rush and brush off people into plans just to hit a quota. If you're doing this to hit a quota, you've already lost. Okay? You might make a couple of dollars one year, but how you really make your money is getting those clients back the next year. And they won't come back to you because they'll know that, oh my gosh, so-and-so, or this agent stuck me into this plan, and up front I had to pay $2,000 and I didn't have it. So do you really want to be the person that does that? No, you want to be an agent of integrity. That is the biggest thing. You really want to have integrity when finding plans for your clients. You have to. So HMO, I rambled as I usually do, but okay. So HMO is you have to stay in network. Now PPO, you have the option to be in network or out of network. Okay? So the PPOs tend to have a higher monthly premium in exchange for flexibility to use both in and out of network providers without referrals. And out-of-pocket medical costs can also run a little bit higher with PPO plans as well. So every area, every zone in the country has different PPO policies, and they're all structured differently. So I won't go into that. You would have to speak to an agent directly, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But to see what's in your area, okay? But when you choose your PPO, it is usually a higher premium. And you're paying that higher premium for convenience. You do have the convenience to go to a doctor and a specialist, and you don't need a referral to see a specialist. So And I like to do little stories. So let's say you you want to see a heart specialist. You've been seeing this heart specialist for 10 years, but you just got into this PPO. Now, if you were in an HMO and you've been seeing this heart specialist for 10 years, it doesn't even matter how long you've been seeing them. You would have to go to your primary doctor first, pay that fee, get a referral, and then schedule an appointment to go to your specialist. That is the normal routine. Now, if you have a PPO, and we're just going to keep the scenario of you already have this plan for a long time, okay? You can just go to your specialist. They could be in network, out of network. In a PPO, you're just able to go to your specialist without going to your primary care first to get that referral. So it does save you time and it does save you money. And I love to save time and money. That's one of my favorite things. But I hope or I pray that these sales tips or sales gems that I like to say resonated with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be coming more with the sales content. I love sales. Sales changed my life. Literally changed my life. And you know what? Let's get into the story. Let's get into it. I feel like sharing today a little bit of my background. So when I first started in Medicare industry, I was doing customer service. And customer service is a lot different than sales because they promote knowing the product a little bit more. Well, where I worked, they really promoted knowing the product. After years of just making, you know, a little 20-cent raise here, 30-cent raise there, it's about 4 years. I ended up making like $15 an hour, and I was like, I had 2 kids, and I was like, I'm about tired of struggling. I'm about tired of this. I need to think of something else. So I started like dibbing and dabbing. I started doing lashes, makeup. The beauty industry, it just wasn't for me. And you're probably looking at me like, girl, you need to be in the beauty industry. But it just, you know, it just wasn't for me. That's when I got into what am I hired for? What am I really good at, you know? So my cousin actually referred me to her job. And when the recruiter called me, she was like, I have a sales position and I have a customer service position. And the sales position came with bonus and all these extra incentives, but you had to sell. And when you said the word sell, I got a little scared. Like, sell? Like, when you say sell, people are like, oh no, I can't do that. But it was the best thing that I could ever done. Like, the best career pivot was me pivoting into sales. So basically, I had so much customer service experience and I knew the product so much that when I got on the sales floor, it was easy. It was easy. It was like I've been in this position forever. So after getting my license, because you do have to get a license, a 40-hour license, you have to take a 40-hour class in the state of Florida, and then you have to take the state test. So the license that I have currently is for health and life right now. I'm actually getting my license for commercial sales, like I'm in the process of that right now. But when I stepped into the sales realm, it was like they were waiting for me with their arms open. Like, it's like I loved it. I loved it. Now, I did, during like open enrollment and certain peaks, I did have to work more hours. But, I mean, the first year, I made 6 figures. When I saw my first bonus check of $3,500, it was like, they were telling us in training, oh, the checks are good, the checks are good. And I was like, okay, because, I had come from making just $15 an hour, nothing else. But still doing my job effectively. I get an extra $3,500 for this month. So in my mind, from there on, I was like, my bonus check will pay my bills. Every single month, my bonus check will pay all of my bills. And when I got that mindset, my bonus check will pay my bills, is when I really started making some real money. So sales really, really changed my life. Like, I'm still thanking my cousin, like, thank you for that referral, girl, because, yeah, this is me. And after dibbling and dabbing so much into entrepreneurship, because I knew, I was just like, man, I need to make some more money. Like, this is not enough. $15 an hour, not enough. I really need to make some more money. So that's why I was dib and dabbing into entrepreneurship. But when I got to selling as a licensed agent, it's no turning back. I can't even work an hourly job ever again. It's no turning back. So if you are not making 6 figures as a sales agent, I do have a course coming up. And then I will also, following that up, have an in-person class as well. So please keep watching my socials. You're gonna see the things pop up that I'm doing. And I just love it. 2023 is my year, and it's gonna be your year too. It's gonna be your year. This is the year that you make 6 figures. How about that? Thank you. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram is MB40 Insurance. That's me on Instagram. Coach Yanni for YouTube. Oh, my Facebook is MB40 Insurance as well. And my TikTok is Coach Yanni Insurance. I hope y'all appreciate this authenticity around here. Thank you. Thank you for watching.